Good morning, so well, friends. It is Wednesday, April the 22nd, April 22nd in the year 2020. So you are in the middle of week 4 of your remote learning, and I'm pretty sure that means we're just about today and tomorrow, I think mostly, are going to be the actual true middle of this last quarter of the school year. So you really don't have a whole lot left. You're doing a great job. I want you to really stay focused. Reach out to your teachers and anybody, the tutors that we have through the school website to get help. We just really want to make sure that you guys are able to finish out the year strong, okay? So let's talk about the weather today. Definitely still cloudy. A little bit warmer yesterday. The high was 46. Today the high is 48. So pushing toward that 50-degree mark. Although I will tell you, it does look like next week is supposed to be really beautiful. It's going to be highs in the 50s and sunshine. So, enjoy your kind of indoor, cozy time this week, because I think next week you guys are going to want to get out and get some sunshine and some fresh air and be a little bit more active out there. All right, so let's talk about our hello and our goodbye, our foreign language today. We are moving on to the country of Sweden, which is also, again, in Europe, still touring around over there. And obviously the official language of Sweden is Swedish. And it's really interesting to say hello, and you'll notice that they have some different symbols above some of the letters in their alphabet, and it makes the vowels sound different. For example, in their hello, notice that it's a real similar version to our hello, but they pronounce it halua, halua. So it's interesting because to me it almost sounds like aloha hula. It kind of almost sounds Hawaiian in a way, similar to Hawaiian. But to say hello in Swedish, you say halua. All right, so halua to you guys. And then again, another similar flags. This is 3 days in a row. We had Denmark, we had Norway yesterday, we've got Sweden today. They all using what's called this Nordic cross pattern, where it's a full cross that takes up, pretty much the whole flag, but that bar is kind of scooted over more to where you would hoist the flag up. So their colors are a little bit different than the last 2 days that we've seen. That blue background that they have stands for justice and loyalty and truth. And then their gold Nordic cross on their flag, again, represents Christianity. So another tie-in to that as well over the last 3 flags that we've seen. Also, just so you know, these last 3 flags are very, very old flags, going back to like the 1400s, the 1500s. So they've been around a really long time. So there you go. Information today on Sweden and the Swedish language. So halua to you. Okay, let's talk about our observances today. And I think probably with some of your teachers, you're maybe gonna hear about and talk about the fact that today is Earth Day. We celebrate it every year, just wanting to make sure that we're being good stewards of the land and conserving, natural resources and, just appreciating the planet that we live on every day. But I also wanted to throw out to you that it is also National Jelly Bean Day. So if you're lucky enough to have some jelly beans around the house, enjoy a handful of those. And that's going to tie into our word of the day, which is really 2 words kind of used as one. And the word is sweet tooth. And a sweet tooth, when you call someone a sweet tooth, basically you're saying they are someone who loves sugary foods or sugar snacks. All right, so I hate to tell you, I am a sweet tooth because I love candy probably the most, and jelly beans, I have to say, are one of my tops. So if I was going to write a word of the day sentence, I would say Mrs. Smith is a sweet tooth because she loves jelly beans. So I want you to see if you can think of a sweet tooth in your life, and tell me what they like. Why are they a sweet tooth? What sugary snack or food do they like so much? All right, and then let's move on here to our brain teaser for Wednesdays. Remember, brain teasers on Wednesdays are our Ditloids. So remember, that's a combination of numbers and abbreviated letters, and it forms the clue. And you have to tell me in the comment box, what is this phrase or this title or this fact? All right, so today's clue is 365D in a Y. All right, so I have faith that you can get this. So there you have it, 365D in a Y. Comment in the box. As well with that and your word of the day sentence. I'll be checking out your online programs this morning, seeing if I can add dojo points for some of you. And then let's wrap up with our goodbye in Swedish, which to me sounds a bit like a combination of Spanish and French, because with this little symbol over the O, this is pronounced adieu. So adios, like the first part sounds like Spanish a little bit, but then in French you can say adieu. So that ending sounds more like the French. So again, in Swedish it is adieu. Add that J sound in. So I'm going to say adieu to you guys today. I hope it's a great Wednesday. Like I said, your hump day here in this week 4, so really commit, get your stuff done for the week, enjoy some family time, and have a great day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.